the way for us. I can't see Armin wanting to build windmills.
He didn't. They were here before him.
Those windmills don't look 1,000 years old.
After Ahriman was defeated, the Ura rebuilt them. They've fed the new city here ever since.
Where now?
The fertile ground's at the top of that windmill, but the plates aren't active. We'll have to try somewhere else.
Really starting to feel all this in my shoulders. You couldn't give me a back rub, could you?
That's right. I couldn't.
We should find some more light seeds. Traveling, have thrills, seek adventure. I never tell you about this stuff. Really starting to feel all this in my shoulders. You couldn't give me a back rub, could you?
That's right. I couldn't.
Corruption, corruption, corruption. Now, Armin's not really into variety, is he? Come on, talk to me.
I'd rather we just kept moving.
I had to get here 200 years after civilization left. This is as good a place to stand around as any. Do we need to pick up some more of these light seeds?
They will help us.
Nice tower. I'd say it was from the ominous and forbidding school of architecture.
The fertile ground is...
At the top of the tower. Well, they wouldn't put it on the ground floor, would they? I like your top.
I think I have a spare if you'd like it.
This place is crazier than a boat shop in a desert town. Much more of this. I'm gonna wear this gauntlet out.
Where did you get that thing?
Oh, you know, I found it. Any more of this and I'll get a headache. Well, they said I couldn't find my own ass in a sandstorm, and here I am proving them right. These trousers were new. What's got him stirred up?
This is the Martyr's Tower. He used to bring prisoners here. For sport.
And now we're about to jump over to play. Ahriman's supposed to be a legend. Do corruption stains come out? Where now? I hope Ormaz knows what he's doing. Trap?
Yes, he's a hunter, remember? I think we can get down that wall there.
You think you got us? You think it's that easy? We're coming back for you! If we can find a way out. Do we go up or down?
There's no way up. We'll have to go down.
I'd like to know more about the girl that got me into this mess.
Well, then you'd better learn to speak donkey.
Maybe I should sell my soul to Harmon. Not sure what I'd get for it, though. Dust, decay, and stones. Not so much as a single silver coin. Really starting to feel all this in my shoulders. You couldn't give me a back rub, could you?
That's right. I couldn't.
Gods, monsters, crazy women. What's the difference?
from Oz.
Well, here we are. Two of us. Alone in the dark.
Saved by the Yowl.
We're in the Hunter's playground? Any hints what he's got planned for us?
He kept his prisoners here. He'd hunt them across the city, and then he'd hang his trophies from the walls of this tower.
I don't suppose these trophies were flower posies.
They were the bodies of the martyred. Men, women, children, who stood in Ahriman's way.
So if we don't kill this hunter, we end up as a wall decoration. I suppose that's sort of motivational.
We don't have to kill him. We just need to force him back in the prison with Ahriman.
But you don't really believe he's gonna make it that easy, do you? Do you think that fall was the trap, or do you think this is the trap down here?
We need to find our way up.
If we just stay here, what do you think he'll do?
I don't think that's an option. Let's try and get out.
I don't know about you, but I don't intend to let him hang me off a wall. Rock dropped on me, monsters sprouting from the ground, dark gods. What did I do wrong? This day is gonna age me a month. There's more adventure here than in your average lifespan. Get away from it all. Go on adventures, they said. Here.
find a way to get to that power plant.
Where to now? Looks like we might skip being the hunter's trophies after all.
Let's heal this ground.
Armin's supposed to be a legend. A sharp sword and an empty horizon. Sometimes that's all a man needs. Sometimes. How many more grounds are there to heal? There! Didn't like that, did you? What?
This land is healed. We must go on.
Uh-huh. Why have you gone prickly on me?
You enjoyed that.
Teaching that thing a lesson? Taking some revenge for the people it killed? Yes, I enjoyed that. And you enjoyed that side of things too. Don't worry, Princess. You're still more than good enough for both of us.
Wow. And with you as a measuring stick, that really makes me a saint.
Hey, I've helped old ladies home from the market.
If they had attractive daughters.
Yeah. Then I helped them too. Hope that smell isn't me. Or you. Empty stones, empty lands. Place is full of ghosts.
Trust in you! Have you got me? Every seed helps us.
Excuse me? Ah! Ready?
Yes.
I'll live. Excuse me? Go. Pardon me?
We have to keep going. Thank you for your help.
There. Help! I should have listened more to my mother. Princess, priestess. Princess, priestess. Huh. This is as good a place to stand around as any. That's some light show. Settle down, find a girl, adventuring will kill you. I think my mother was right. I'd like to know more about the girl that got me into this mess.
Well, then you'd better learn to speak donkey.
We make quite a team, you and I.
Oh, I'm sure I'd fit right in with your other friends.
Gold jewelry, gold ornaments, gold.
light of Ormaz.
That was close.
And over!
Show us the way, Elika.
Roshkon. C'est to yesh be'ona. Masira neshon.
Someone's been busy.
This has always been here, but I've never seen it working before.
How do we go on from here? Which direction are we looking? Let's fly! What's keeping these things in the sky? Armor?
No, these are the alchemist's work.
These things are incredible. You think we could use them to fly?
Once this is over, they should be destroyed.
Why do you want to destroy them?
What is born of evil carries its touch. This land should be purged. The plate's inactive. We can't get to this fertile ground.
How do those things stay in the air? Is it Armin?
No, these are not his work.
Maz, can you hear us?
We have to get across.
Are you all right?
Shall have no more. No! I have lost her.
Father?
Lost. Gone from us.
I'm here. We can stop this. If you come, if you help us heal the land.
Don't know what he'll do.
What more can he do?
If only I could do those things without those plates.
Just think of the places you could break into.
I think the term is tomb raiding, a glamorous reclaiming of the past. Couldn't the Ura have just picked one power and stuck to it?
It reminds us of our humility. No one man was to have that much power. That's what the texts say. Personally, I just think Ormaz knew mankind too well to put too much power in one man's hands.
How will you get your people to return here?
Spread the news. Let them know that Armin is held safe. Their duty calls them. I've been thinking about that for a long time, and I don't have any one answer. Only hope.
You should tell other people about Armin. Get some help.
Now who's being naive?
You tell people about Armin, people are going to want to stop him.
And how many others would come to free him? To seek the gifts he promises? The two of us might save this land from a god, but we aren't strong enough to stop men. Not on our own.
Hey, are you okay? Why do you think your father sold his soul to...
He hasn't! The corruption is eating away at him.
Then that can happen to us?
Not while I have these powers.
You said your father had been acting strangely. Maybe Armin got to him before this.
My father is king of the Ura, a follower of Ormaz. He did not sell his soul to Ahriman.
People can do all sorts of things when pushed. We saw your father start all this.
My father's judgment, his thoughts, have been clouded since my mother died. But what he did not do for Ahriman.
If Ahriman was controlling your father, it could be good news. I mean, if he's mad, he's mad. But if Ahriman's using him, then healing these lands, maybe you can bring him back.
Maybe.
this will show us which areas we can enter now.
Yes. There are 4 powers, and each of the fertile grounds is protected by one of them.
This shows us which of these powers does what.
Yes. Each power is linked to 4 fertile grounds. We will need all 4 powers to heal all of the grounds.
Anything to eat around here? I'm getting hungry. I am never going to live this down.
That will allow us to enter fertile grounds in the City of Light and the Royal Palace.
We make quite a team, you and I.
Oh, I'm sure I'd fit right in with your other friends.
Settle down, find a girl, adventuring will kill you. I think my mother was right.
If we return to the temple, I can claim another power. Let's try this.
Buzz, can you hear us? I should have listened more to my mother. Rock dropped on me, monsters sprouting from the ground, dark gods. What did I do wrong? This place is crazier than a boat shop in a desert town. Ready to face certain death again? Like your top.
I think I have a spare if you'd like it.
Tell me more about yourself, Ellen.
We can talk later. For now, we must move on.
Can we find some more light seeds?
You know what it is that I ask.
Just because we saw that doesn't mean it will be true. The vision of you falling. Armin's trying to...
The visions aren't from Ahriman.
But they don't have to be true. No one can tell you the future. How many more grounds are there to heal? We should find some more light seeds. go. Are you aiming for me? Should we find some more of those light things? Any more of this and I'll get a headache. Much more of this, I'm gonna wear this gauntlet out.
Where did you get that thing?
Oh, you know, I found it. Right.
Let's go on.
Got one. Over we go!
Gardens. I wish I could have come here more often. I never found the time.
Life just slips you by. One minute you're rich, next you're staring the end of the world in the face. Or the knee. How big is Armin?
He makes even your ego look small.
Oh, well then we really need to stop him getting out.
Let's use the plate.
These were gardens. Where are all the plants?
The corruption must have killed the few that were left. The rest... This place hasn't been tended since my mother died. There's a plate attached to that pillar over there. We can raise it if we fill that pond. It's a counterweight. The cranks control sluice gates that let the water flow to those control ponds.
Any idea which one we move first?
I think we should start over there. But as for how we open the sluice gates, I only ever saw the plate raised once as a child, and I've never seen the plate active.
Which crank should we push?
Just pick one. We can figure it out.
Right. And keep an eye open for any of our friends. I am never going to live this down. Princess, priestess. Princess, priestess. Huh.
Careful. It's corruption flowing through there. But the counterweight should still work.
It looks like each crank controls more than one sluice gate.
We'll have to figure out which one opens which to make a channel to the control ponds.
Yeah, great. These cranks are linked to all of the pulls around them.
We'll have to remember the changes they make.
Pity you can't remember the order.
I was 8 when I last saw them moved.
It's still not right.
The cranks move in both directions, so we can correct them. We can work this out.
Any suggestions?
You're the world-traveled adventurer who's seen it all. I thought you might have an idea.
Terrific. You get the feeling we're being watched?
It must be the concubine. Let's keep going.
Don't you think it's odd the concubine's not appeared? I mean, we've been sitting here and she's done nothing. Maybe she's not that bright of a concubine.
Maybe she didn't think you were bright enough to solve the puzzle.
I can figure this out. I can figure this out.
Let's try another crank.
Think.
Maybe if we moved another crank?
What now?
We'll have to find a way to align the gates.
Why can't I see what to do?
Huh. I can't see it yet, but there has to be a solution.
Where to now? Temple, yes. Altar girls and gold, no. This place needs a lot of work. Turn it! Give me a hand here. Sound that surprised?
Once we filled the other control pod, then they should move the plate up.
Let's get over there then.
We used this system to water the plants and to keep the water fresh for the fish. Now they're decayed like everything else.
All for the stories, but do I look like a fish farmer to you? No, don't answer that. All right, I'll figure this out. How many more ponds do I need to fill?
The first control pond is flooded, but we'll need to fill the second one too.
I can figure this.
I have faith.
Yeah, but in who? Settle down, find a girl, adventuring will kill you. I think my mother was right. Turn it! Turn it!
Said you were stupid.
Never said I wasn't either. I can do more than just hit things.
The power plate is clear. We can reach the fertile ground.
I'd figured that 102. We need to use the plates then, huh?
That's the way up.
This is as good a place to stand around as any. You know, if I sold my soul, I'd want a lot more. I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Well, you're just going to have to use your imagination.
Anything to eat around here? I'm getting hungry. You didn't want to do that. Stay back! Where's she gone?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Are you sure her disappearance isn't another illusion?
I can move. She must have gone.
Well, then let's heal the ground and get out of this place. I wish I had listened to what my mother had said. I was dreaming of a quiet life. Where to now? Get away from it all. Go on adventures, they said. So you used to spend time here?
I used to come here with my mother.
Yeah? I don't think she'd be too impressed with the way this place is now.
There were fountains all around here that watered the plants. Trees, flowers, herbs, spices. Things you didn't see anywhere else. They must have been from before, or from outside. She'd bring the children here to look after them.
I never got into gardening, you know? Hey, they're just plants. We can get you some more. I find Farah, we can ship them in from wherever you want. Flowers, trees. You're a princess. You deserve it.
Yes.
You can make these gardens grow again.
Yes.
I think we can get down now.
Yes. Please, let's leave.
When was it that When did your mother die?
3 years ago. Since then, all these places have withered. When she died, it was like hope left the kingdom. Since then, the plants, the people, the whole place, it's like they died too.
It's a shame the healing couldn't bring the plants back.
When I was a young girl, there were fish in these ponds. They went with everything else, left untended. Maybe Father was right. The quest of our people is past.
Come on, talk to me.
I'd rather we just kept moving.
Dust, decay, and stones. Not so much as a single silver coin.